great. So I think the 100 pounds are fabulous, but can you share a little bit about what that 100 pounds means to you in a day-to-day life and with your child and your family?
Well, I can tie my shoes. That's a big deal. My husband used to have to tie my shoes and take them off and change my socks and everything, and that was kind of interesting. I've been on the floor with her multiple times, and I can get up without an issue, and I don't run out of breath going on walks, and I can play with her, and not like I have a lap now, so that was a huge deal, having a bigger lap.
Oh my gosh,
I
that is
know.
awesome. That's like you're living a whole new life, right?
I know. It's like I lost a whole person, and now I'm like, what can this other person do that the other person couldn't, you know?
Yeah. Oh, freedom. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing, Christina.
I was like almost crying. I was like, I couldn't believe I lost 100 pounds. And then my husband's like, well, I have to buy you new clothes like every month, you know? And I'm like, it's all right.
That's right. Those the wins and the little celebrations, those new clothes along the way, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can tell them that there's bigger problems in the world than just having to worry about wardrobes.
That's right. That's right.
Right, absolutely. Well, and I'm sure that price or the value of that is much bigger than the new clothes, right? And he's got to see that too, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, and I thought he wouldn't leave me alone before. Now he really won't leave me alone now.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Absolutely. Creates a whole new world for both of you.
Oh, well, thanks. That was a great intro, Christina. There's so many. Christina has, by the way, her first new client. So she signed up her pastor. It was also her daughter's birthday, and now she hit the 100-pound century mark. So everything is looking rosy over in the Christina household. Except for her internet connection, maybe. Maybe that's the only thing that's not working right now.
I see that. She's center frozen right now.
Yeah. Anyhow,
gives her some interesting faces, right? Entertains us.
This is what it feels like, Christina, to take action in the right direction with the community. Stuff happens, and you're just doing it. So congratulations. Well, I want to introduce our call today. This is our Friday Health Coach Huddle, and it's April 28th, in case you were wondering. And today we've got a couple of things going on. Towards the end of the call today, I'm going to give you a link. So tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. is a special A-Team call. A-Team call is the action team, and it's something that Brian Drollinger and Troy Drollinger and that whole group they do from time to time, and we're announcing, and our team's going to be part of it, a ticketing where you can earn tickets by doing well-being evaluations and sending in your map, and you can get full registrations for convention. So more details are going to be delivered tomorrow morning at 9, and I will get everybody the link to that before we close our meeting today. So that was my main announcement, but our training, we have a great training set aside for you today, and with some great breakout rooms and stuff. And so I want to turn this over to our awesome Diane and Daniela to take it away. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm super excited to be here with you today. Now, I have a starting question for you. How many of you would be interested in doing something today to start changing the course of your business and moving it in the direction that you would like to go? Is there anybody interested in that? Ooh, I see 2 hands up from Leanne. All right, I see some more hands up. Awesome. So, well, that's our intention today. Is we've been talking about some things that that help our mindset, that improve our structure as we're working with clients. But now's the time to start learning some things that will help us move forward into action and make it simple. Wouldn't that be cool? So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm going to toss this over to Diane for a minute to kind of pull forward last week and then get the ball rolling today, because we are having a power session together today. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Morning, Diane.
Good morning. Thank you, Daniela. Well, last week we had a lot of fun working on our contact list, right? And I'm thinking a lot of us learned that our contact list isn't only the people that we think have weight to lose or would like to have better health. It's pretty much everyone that we know, right? Was that a big surprise to some of you? Raise your hand if it was. Yeah, Lynn-Ann, thank you for your transparency. Yeah, when I started my business, that's the first people that went on my list were people that I had identified as needing to lose weight. I think it's a natural tendency. But after our call last week, I'm hoping that now you realize that the purpose of our contact list is really, it's kind of like a brain unload, everyone you know. Because it's not that, that they're going to need to lose weight. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but it's who they know as well. So, and we also learned that it's a very, very important resource. Yeah, Craig, it's a master list. I love it. Yes. It's a great tool to use in our business. And did anybody, after our call last week, expand on their list? Did they create a much bigger list? Daniela did. I did too. Anyone else? Yay.
Oh, man, Alex, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was the objective of that, exercise last week. So I'm so glad to see that a lot of you did that. Now, I do have a question. I would love somebody to share what their aha moments were or their takeaways from that whole exercise that we did last week. Would somebody like to come off mute and share that with us?
I'm still in the beginning, poor Martin. Anyway, but just creating the list and realizing that I can't decide for people what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I love that.
It was an eye-opener for me.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you, Lynn-Ann.
Yourself.
So, Lynn-Ann, you are saying you were in the beginning. After today, you're not going to be in the beginning anymore. So this is going to be exciting.
Yeah, great. So anybody else would like to share?
I want to volunteer Eileen to share a bit because she really took action on that last week's creating your listing, and we had a great session. She's like, hey, we got to get together, go through my list. And she typed it up for the first time. She coded it. She made notes, and we gave her, why don't you take it over, Eileen?
Yeah, I didn't realize, my husband did that.
Okay, well, you did, hey, even better. You're resourceful. Delegate, right?
And it really did help because it's a visual. And so I was able to see, okay, let me start taking actions on my A's and then my B's. And then I went through it with Alex, and he was really helping me hone it and how I should approach it. And I'm still kind of working on that part, but it's a great visual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, there's, the expression out of sight, out of mind. I mean, as I go back through my list, it's like, I forgot about them. You know what I mean? And then I, get on the phone with them or send them a little text, how are you doing, kind of thing. So it's a reminder. So yes, I love that. And, building your list is something you can do on a daily basis, right? If you're out in the community a lot and you're meeting new people, we talked a little bit about some ways to continue to add on to your list. I mean, I do it the hard way with the paper. Someone brought up, I think it was Daniela that talked about, you added on your phone, right? Was it you, Daniela, that talked about?
Wunderlist, yeah. I have Wunderlist, and that way if I'm out, but I do have a paper method. So I do transfer them. It's just that my memory is not good enough as I'm moving around in the world to bring them home. because, you know, it could be 5 or 6 people potentially. And because we're not screening them, we're just meeting them. And so I want to make sure they get on my list so that they're on my mind for some kind of invitation, because everyone qualifies for something to be invited to, right?
Yes. Yes. I think we came up with, I think it was 13 different things that potentially you could invite people to. So, and we're going to talk about 2 of those today. But so that was really an exciting thing, I think, that exercise for people to go through. And now the next logical step is inviting, the art of inviting. So I'm going to kick it off to Daniela. She can take it over from here.
Okay, fantastic. So I hope you all have your list. Okay? If you don't have it, you're going to want to run and get it in just a second here. But hopefully it's kind of attached to you pretty closely most of the time. What we're going to do next is we're going to divide up into 2 groups, because we're going to get some direct coaching very briefly on how to do a specific kind of invitation. And then you're going to get into action and do that this morning. Okay. And you're going to have the team right there with you, so that if somebody answers and you go, oh my gosh, you actually have somebody there that can support you through that. Okay. So we're going to be dividing into 2 groups. One is going to be doing invitations to a well-being evaluation. And Craig is really, like, out of everybody I know, the most awesome expert at kind of setting up that script or invitation, if you will, for doing that. It is so simple, you guys, and really anybody qualifies for it. So that's really cool. The second breakout group is going to have Alex leading it. I have found him to just be extra fantastic with inviting to National Convention, and we have that coming up. And so you get to pick which group you would like to be in, and just get started. And you know what? If you're feeling a little uncomfortable right now, yay! Okay, because that means something's about to shift. So hang in there with us. And Craig, how would you like to figure out who's going there?
So the folks that would like to do the convention one, if you can raise your hand.
I'd like to jump in before that, because I think the convention room needs a little bit of pitching of why you'd want to be in this room. Mm-hmm. And the reason why is some people here haven't been to National Convention yet. So they wouldn't know, why would I, want to go to learn how to invite people when I'm still sitting on the fence? Can I get 1 minute?
Yes, please.
Right, I'm going to give you a teaser. What if you could go to an event and bring someone, and you didn't have to do all the heavy lifting and hard work, but the stories and the breakthroughs that people got there did all the work for you. And all of a sudden you came back with a team of people who came as clients because they were working on their health. How many people have ever paid to go on a vacation before? Just curious. And yet that just cost you money, and you typically come back 10 pounds heavier, right? And you need a vacation from your vacation. This is an event where you come back refreshed, charged, ready to go, and the people that went with you are all on that same level. Clients become ambassadors of life. That's a teaser on this. Can't wait for you to take a look and coming to a retreat where you literally are able to advance. It's a retreat that you learn to advance. So anyhow, if you'd like to know how to invite people properly to where they get excited, people who weren't even coaches want to go with you, I have a list of about 3 or 4 people right now who are guests that aren't even coaches, and we're going to show you how you can make those invites.
Okay, I want to go to that group.
Yeah.
You must be able to do that today,
so who's going to teach Craig's group, because he's coming to my group? We have so many clients coming this year. It's not even funny. Wow, this is cool.
My room will be fairly boring, and we're going to do well-being assessments. So
that's not true, Craig.
No, it's going to be great. I had to compete with you. That's why I had to do my pitch, because I know
you sold me. Good. So in the group that I'm going to meet is every person that enters into what we do or gets a taste of what we do. We get to interview them through this standard form. It's called a well-being assessment. And you really just get to draw out where they are and where they want to be, and really get to know them and then share their story back to them. That's what a well-being assessment is. I look at well-being assessments as the seed that's planted prior to harvest. So the more well-being assessments you do, the more potential harvest you have out there. And so if your goal was to do 10 well-being assessments in a month, you would have 10 seeds in the ground, and then you water them and weed them, and eventually you've got this amazing fruit. So that's what a well-being assessment is, but there's some terminology that works well to get them to say, yes, I would love to do that. And so that's what my class will be like.
Can I say something? Can I?
Well,
if you're no.
Check with Daniela on that.
Oh no! I was just gonna simply remind both Craig and Alex to record your sessions. So then, if you really want to be in both, you can technically, right? I mean, you can listen to the recording of the other one. So just remember. I know Craig, you're a master at that. Alex,
is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for that reminder.
All right, Diane, taking charge. I like it.
Remember to record, and
thanks for the power, Craig.
We probably need a time designation, so probably by 9:45, can we be back together?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you'll get a notification that your room's going to close in a minute, and that's the notification to finish up, and we'll come back. So if you would like to be in the convention room, raise your hand, and I will send you over there. Okay, Diane. So this is going to be breakout room 1. And so we have Diane and Eileen. Did I see your hand go up?
And Daniela.
Not raising. I don't know why.
And then Craig wanted to go there. No, I can't go there.
All right, cool.
So we got 3 of you there. Great. And then the rest of us, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. I better put Alex in there.
Thanks, man.
Let's see here. Crud. Did I screw it up? Okay, so assign Christina, Debbie, Jim, Linda. Linda Benson's here. What? Oh my goodness. How exciting is that? So Alex, you won't be in a room right at the beginning, but I'll get you over there in just a second. Okay, so rooms are open.
Sounds good.
Assign to 1. There you go. Okay. Good job, you guys. You made it. You navigated the interwebs. So I just posted a script of simple couple words that I use when I'm inviting somebody to do a well-being assessment. And this is one that works from my point of view. I've been coaching for a while. So as part of my ongoing training, my task this week or my goal this month, or, you set some type of urgency to it, is to do a wellness or well-being evaluation with 5 people. And then you might say, Lynn Ann, I always know that you've been such a healthy person and focusing on health. And so you were one of the first people that I thought of. Right. And so that's what you can say if they're that kind of a person. If they're not, don't say that. But, so you can make it a little bit personal. Well, why'd they choose me? Oh, because I'm a fitness instructor, or because I'm always posting healthy recipes, or I'm always, commenting about this or that. So as part of my ongoing health coach training, so that also told them that there's actual formal training that you're in. This is not a mail order, coaching system where you pay your $200 and magically you're a health coach now. We actually train people, right? We're not distributors. We're actually coaches. And so as part of my ongoing health coach training, my task this week is to do wellness evaluations with 5 people. And I thought of you because of this, or I was online and I saw you online and I wanted to interview you. Are you game? Do you have time? Are you willing? And so you can change it up a little bit, but that's the basic gist of it. Hold on just a second here.